Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Wine with Jay, my series that I am doing this month um, to share with you my journey of loving myself. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, I'm so honored that you decided to join me. Like, where have you been? Let me adjust the camera just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see my shirt. I'm wearing my favorite shirt tonight. So let's see if you can see it. See? It says, I'm not bossy. I'm the boss. I wear the shirt all the time, especially around my boyfriend, because he be tripping. He be acting like he don't be knowing. So I gotta kind of like, you know how we send subliminal messages? Yeah. So without me having to say it, the shirt says it all. Hey, Adrian. Hey, boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am going to make sure that you guys know the drill with Facebook Live. You have to give Facebook a minute to let everybody know that you're live. You got to check to make sure that you're live and then share the damn broadcast. Oh my God, I cannot wait to get me an assistant to do this ish for me. Yes, I am live. Yes. So happy. Happy Friday, everybody. It's like I'm excited that it's Friday, but it's like bittersweet because, I don't record and I don't go live on the weekend. So I only have Monday through Friday with you all, and it's winding down. Like, can you believe that the month is almost over? And so I'm excited that it's Friday. I have a lot of, I use the weekends to do a lot of business prep for the week. So I'm excited for that. I love, love, love what I do. And for those of you who are new, let me just go ahead and introduce myself. Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited that you're joining me tonight. Thank you for all my viewers. Thank you for all the replay watchers who watch me every single time. Like, you're faithful in watching my replays. I so appreciate you. Just understand and know that. Know that I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm here for you. And that is the honest to God truth. So let me introduce myself. First of all, before I let you know who I am, let me go over the requirements. Like, that is most important before I can even tell you who I am, right? Like, so the requirements for joining me with Wine with Jay. Requirement number 1, you need your favorite beverage. So tonight I'm sipping on a little red wine. I've been sipping on red wine a lot lately. So my heart should be like real good and healthy right now because red wine is good for the heart. And Dr. Oz said it, so you can take that to the bank. So make sure you have your favorite beverage. It's Friday night, and so, I had something a little stronger earlier. As I was sitting out on the deck, it was so beautiful today. So as I was sitting out on the deck doing some work, I was still working. I had something, a little nippy nip. And so I'm going to do the Wine with Jay tonight with a little red wine. So make sure you have your favorite beverage. And requirement number 2, you need to be in a place where you can focus and that you can listen and you can receive all of this good stuff that I got to give you tonight. So make sure you have those 2 things. 1, your favorite beverage. I'm drinking red wine. And 2, make sure you're in a place where you are either in solitude or you're in a place where you can really focus and hear and absorb all of this great content that I have for you tonight. So without further ado, hold up. Let's all take a sip on that. I'm so trying to get my boyfriend to join me on these lives, but he was like, nah, no, thank you. He runs every time I turn the camera on, like he goes skedaddle. So I can't catch him. He's such a good man, but I love me some him. I do. Caramel Frappuccino. Yes. Oh, I love the fraps. I love the fraps from Starbucks. Starbucks is like, I think I have stock in Starbucks. They don't want to claim it for me. Like they don't want to give me my share. But I think I have a stock in Starbucks because I spend some really good money in Starbucks. Double, what do I get? I always get like a double shot of espresso with the caramel macchiato. Oh, double tall caramel macchiato. Yes, yes. Get your life. I get one every single morning when I go to work and I'll go into the office. Okay. Anyway, enough babbling. Let me just tell you who I am for goodness sake. So my name is Jay. I am the founder and CEO of Matters of My Heart. And Matters of My Heart is an emotional support program that I built for adult survivors of childhood domestic and or sexual abuse. And so in Matters of My Heart, we deal with one thing and one thing only: emotional healing. All matters of the heart, right? Isn't that clever? Yeah, I thought so too. So that's what we deal with Matters of My Heart. This month I have taken a challenge. I have challenged myself to do live streaming the entire month of February, which is like Valentine's Day and Black History Month and all that. And so it's focused around love. And what better way and what better time to talk about loving you, especially because I am a survivor of childhood molestation and abuse and spiritual abuse and all those types of things. So I've been through, like, one thing I have a PhD in. I have a PhD in pain, and I don't think I've ever shared that with you guys this month, but in case you don't know, now you do. I am an expert. Like, I have graduated and I have honors, a PhD in pain. I know it well. I know it very, very well. And so how do you move and the steps that you take from coming out of pain? That's what I specialize in, because I love to smile. I love to laugh, but it took me years to get to this place where I enjoy life. And not only that, look, I enjoy me. I enjoy everything about me. My ups, my downs, my quirkiness, my funny jokes. I'm the only one that laugh at my jokes. And my boyfriend laughs too sometimes. Like, I can get him to laugh. And whenever I can get him to laugh, like, that makes me feel good, because laughter is medicine to the soul. So when I can be quirky, like, everything about me, I'm corny sometimes. I'm ghetto sometimes. I can get hood, like, a little bit. Not a lot, just like only when you mess with my family. When you mess with somebody I love, I got ratchet on speed dial. So I can be ratchet too. I can be all kinds of things. I think I'm like an onion, like on Shrek. Have you all seen that movie? I think I'm like an onion. Yeah. I have layers to me. But I think that this conversation that I'm having with you this month about self-love, you get to see those different layers. Hey, Sean. Hey, baby. Love you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Look, let me let you guys see. Like, I am so excited. I'm so excited for all of my friends that are showing up strong tonight. Say hi, say where you're from, let everyone know where you're from. That's something new. Saw some other people on live do that. So hit me up, like, whatever. So tonight is Friday, and, I had a special guest. So if you saw my post earlier, I said to you guys that I had a special guest that was going to be on, but parenting duties called. So she's unable to join me tonight. And I wasn't prepared, really, because I was really prepared for her to be there. But how many of you know that if you're in business and you're an entrepreneur, you just have to have plan A, B, C, D, and E, because sometimes plan A don't work. So you better always be prepared for this business. So I got you, like, in 30 seconds. Literally, I had 30 seconds to prepare. That's why I'm 2 minutes late. So I had 30 seconds to prepare for this broadcast. And I was like, hey, why don't I just go to what I know very well? And I have for you tonight some self-care tips. How about that? That's okay, sweetie. Thank you for joining me tonight. Now, listen, you're supposed to be going and taking care of your son. Now, get off the broadcast. Hey, Erica. It's all good. What my sister? Okay. Listen, don't put my business on Front Street, Sean. Like, hey, Erica, thank you for joining me tonight. So Erica is going to join us sometime later on in the broadcast, not tonight, but she's going to join me later on because she's going to share with you her journey of self-care. So she was going to join me tonight, but Parenting Duties called, and I said, what's more important? See, this is, it goes along with what I've been talking about all night. Like, you have to take care of yourself in order for you to take care of other people. So I totally understand parenting duties. So go and take care of your son and be safe. Give him lots of kisses and hugs because I know you guys miss each other. But anyway, so let me get back to this. So tonight I have for you some self-care tips. Now, the title of the broadcast is really talking about self-care and self-acceptance. And that's really kind of like the journey to loving yourself. All month long, I've been sharing with you practical things that you can do to kind of help and boost you on that journey to emotional healing, boost you on that journey to loving yourself. For instance, working with things on the outside. So say you're looking in the mirror and you do that exercise for at least 30 days or however many days you need to do it until you believe it. Looking yourself dead in the eye in the mirror and saying, I love you. And fighting past all of those uncomfortable feelings, like, because the first thing your mind is going to do is go to all the things that's wrong with you. That's what the mind is going to do. It's going to point out all of the negative things that you don't like about yourself. But you got to fight through that. And so you have to keep saying it and saying it and saying it until it becomes natural to you. And so when I look in the mirror, I told you my journey that for a long time, I was unable to look in the mirror because I didn't like how I looked. Like, I thought I was ugly. I hated my eyes. I hated my teeth. I hated so many things about me. Well, today, I am so in love with myself. And that goes in so many different ways. Like, I can really go deep in how much I love myself, but it took years. It took years. And so also during this month, I was sharing with you how you have to be patient with yourself because this journey to loving yourself is going to take time. So give yourself a break. Don't think that because you are doing all the right things right now that you're automatically going to feel better and that you're automatically not going to be submerged in pain. So give yourself a break, and be consistent in knowing that you're worth being in a place where you love and accept who you are. Because the truth of the matter is God made you. And you're unique. And there is no other person on this earth exactly like you. You may see someone that favor you. You may see someone where you have common traits. But let me tell you something. You are an original. I'm an original. There is no, and first of all, thank God. Because I can barely handle me sometimes. So thank God there's only one of me. There's only one Jay, and there's only one purpose that I have to fulfill. The same thing with you. Everyone is great in their own right because they've been designed, uniquely designed and crafted by God. And for those of you who don't believe in God, whoever your maker is, you are still special. You are still great within your own right. And so you have a purpose. And so in order to like walk into that purpose, in order to fulfill that purpose that you were designed to be, you have to kind of like accept the fact that you are the shit, that you're the bomb.com. Do they still say that? I still say that because I still like that. Do they still say that, Sean? Like, you're young. Well, you ain't that young. I need some young people to hit me in the comments and let me know if people still say bomb.com. Oh, no, honey. No, you are way too much for the world. Like, no. But you know what? You have a heart of gold. You have a heart of gold. I ain't gonna show that last one. Hey, Shay, thank you for joining me tonight, sweetie. It's Friday. How's your son? Another one of my business partners and sister, and I love her to death. You know, she had another parenting issue that came up. So I'm glad that she was able to take care of your son. Let me know if he's okay. So tonight, self-care tips. Let's get to it because let's see. I guarantee you, I got 10 minutes. I'm going to give you some good stuff. And you guys got to let me know, like, if I'm saying things that's resonating with you, if I'm saying anything that makes sense, let me know in the comments. Like my video, like the video, share the video after the broadcast. Don't share right now because I don't want you to miss it. Oh, awesome. I'm glad. Thanks, Jay. Praying for you and your son. So share the video if I'm saying anything that makes any sense to you, if I'm resonating with you, if I'm touching the heart, if I'm touching home. Hit that like button, hit that. I can't see your likes and your loves, but I go back and I watch, and I always watch the live later. And so I'll see the likes and the loves that you're doing. Hit them up, heart me up, as they say on Periscope, heart me up. Every time I say this with you, hit that like button, hit that love button. If I say something that's funny, hit that laugh button. If I say something like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that, hit that wow button, you know. And I wish Facebook had like a side eye face. Like, I wish they had that. So whoever knows Mark Zuckerberg or whoever's in the Facebook thing that do all those designs, let them know we need a side eye. Okay. So let's get to it. I was talking about loving yourself. I was talking about self-care and self-acceptance. And that's going to lead you to doing more things of learning how to love yourself and love yourself naturally so that it's not a conscious thing that you're doing. Because right now, we're doing conscious things. We're doing practical, but we're doing intentional things to get to the place where we love ourselves. And we're going to get to that place where we love ourselves, where it becomes natural. For me, I have a Celebrate J Day on my calendar. That's how serious I am about it. It's a natural thing for me. And if I get a big win that I want to celebrate myself for, like, wow, I schedule all of my emails and I don't have to do it anymore. That's a check. Celebrate myself. I have been consistent on these lives every single night. That's a celebration for me. I missed maybe 1-2 nights already out of the whole month. Celebrate myself. I find things that I do, that I accomplish, and I celebrate the hell out of it. Why? Because I'm worth it. Who else is going to do it? Who else is going to celebrate me if I don't do it? So it starts with me, and then when people see that I celebrate myself, they'll start celebrating me too. I wish I could show you my, yes. I wish I can show you my gift that my boyfriend bought me for Valentine's Day, because I celebrate me and he celebrates me too. And so when people around you, when they see that you're celebrating yourself, guess what? They'll just chime in. It's like, oh, okay, you did that. But it starts with me. And how can I teach my child who's following me how to love herself if she doesn't see the same resemblance coming from me? It's like kids pick up what they see, right? They're sponges. And so what I want her to see is, even when I'm down and out, that I'm behaving in a way that, you know what? I'm not going to be so hard on myself. I messed up on that one. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to get it right. I'm going to do better the next time. All these things that I'm talking about right now is self-care stuff, self-acceptance. Because for too long, we've been so hard on ourselves. We don't cut ourselves a break. We're our worst critic. We are our worst critic. And that is really what holds us back from being fruitful. Not fruitful in having babies, but fruitful in the things that we're called to do. Fruitful in our lives, like producing good fruit. That's what holds us, our own mind, what we say to ourselves. And so when we implement a self-care regimen, and a regimen is something that you do on a regular basis. Like I said, I have Celebrate J Day on my calendar. And I block those things out. Like when I was going into the office, I don't go into the office as much now, but when I used to work every single day, when I had a 9 to 5, I can say this now because I'm no longer with the company, but I would play hooky. I would play hooky. And when everybody like in my house would think I was at work, I was at a hotel somewhere at a spa, getting a massage, getting those little cucumbers on my eyes, like chill. I would eat anything that I wanted to eat. I had no rules other than do whatever that makes this physical body feels good. Do whatever that makes me, and I still got home at the same time. So no one really knew that I wasn't at work. When I left the house, everybody thought I was going to work. Nope. I had a Celebrate Jamie Day. Sure did. And it's still important. I still do that today. I just do it on a different scale. I do it differently. So I may not go off to the hotel or I may not go to the spa, but when the house is empty, like now, like the kids are gone, my boyfriend is here, we're going to cuddle up, we're going to watch movies, eat pizza, buffalo wings, drink wine, maybe smoke a couple of cigars. Celebrate ourselves. Why celebrate me? Why? Because I damn it deserve it. You damn it deserve it. So many times, and chime in if this is true. I guarantee you it's true. So many times we spend the majority of our day taking care of everybody else. Don't we? Say yes if I'm true. Say yes if that is a true statement. We spend the majority of, we only have 24 hours in a day. We don't sleep 8 hours. We don't sleep 8 hours. We may get like 4 or 5 hours in on a regular. On average, we may get 4 or 5 in. Right? But we spend the majority of our time taking care of somebody else. I know I'm right about it. So why can't we take a couple of hours? Why? Why can't we take just a few hours to ourselves? Because guess what? When we take that time to ourselves, we are going to see an energy level of being able to better take care of our families. Because right now, when we take care of them, we're so exhausted. We're so tired. We're complaining about it. Our body aches, like there are aches all over our bodies. Our mind is like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And by the time we get home, we're exhausted. So we're not giving them our 100% because we're fucking tired. We're exhausted. We're resentful because I got to do everything around here. Like, really? I got to do every goddamn thing around here? No, boo. Let me help you get to the place where you're not resentful for taking care of your loved ones. You want to know why? Because you're tired. You know how to get out of that? Celebrate yourself. Yes, Shay. Celebrate yourself. Take a couple of hours. If you're just going to the park for 2 hours and reading something, you know what I like to do sometimes? I like to do things where I sometimes don't need to think. Reality TV, I don't have to think about. It's pure entertainment. I will sit and watch like reality TV all day. And of course, you know, I'm eating. Like I need a reason to justify why I'm snacking. So I'll turn on the TV. But really, it's all about those cheese and grapes and crackers. Like, really. Yes, Shay. I love me some ratchet TV. I do. Because I don't have to think about it. I don't need to waste my brain power on ratchet TV. And so that's calming me down. It's taking my mind off the business. It's the truth, though, Sean. Like, seriously. I don't have to think about it. I don't want to think. Like, I've been answering questions all freaking day. Please don't ask me another question. Please. Like, if somebody asks me, like, do we have some tea in the refrigerator? I go off. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been like, it really isn't the kids' fault. Like, they're just thirsty. But they'll ask you, like, do we have some more lemonade? Did you open the goddamn refrigerator and look for it? Like, seriously. Because I'm at that point where I've been answering questions all day. I can't take another question. And so when I get to that point where I'm so agitated and irritated over the little small stuff, that's when I know, yeah, I need to celebrate Jamie Day. I got to take a break. For your health's sake, so I won't catch a case. Let me do a celebrate Jamie Day. So here's another self-care tip that I absolutely like. I found this was like a hidden treasure that no one told me about. I had to like find it on my own. I'm so mad that I went 40 years without knowing this in my life. But a hot bubble bath. A hot bubble bath with some type of essential oil. For me, I love coconut oil. And the thing about coconut oil, you have to do the research on the benefits of coconut oil. Coconut oil has so many benefits. And I'm talking about the virgin coconut oil, not this. It has to be virgin, pure coconut oil. You can get, Walmart even sell it now. And when you get it, it's this solid thing. But if you microwave just a little, like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons full and liquefy it, pour it in your hot bubble bath. Talk about your skin will be clean. And for women, this is something that I learned. It's really good for your poom poom. Yep. It's good for the female part. Coconut oil. Pure coconut oil. So, I went and got the big... I went and got the big bottle of it. And so whenever I'm feeling sore or dry or irritated, because if you wear underwear, like it depends on the kind of underwear you wear. Yes. It's good for it. Look it up, Adrienne. Sure is. It's good for the poom poom. Whenever you're feeling dry or irritated or irritable, it could be like, for me, I have very sensitive skin all over my body. But if I change my soap if I change my not deodorant, but if I change, like the washing powder stuff that I use to wash my clothes in, if I change the softener in the dryer, if I can't even wear cotton, Shay. Shay says wear 100% cotton. I can't even wear that. It irritates me. So when I get irritable, coconut oil. So to kill two birds with a stone, I'll put it in my bubble bath. I will turn on, I love soft R&B. Now I'm a Keith Sweat lover. I'm a Johnny Gill lover. I'm like all about the old school R&B. Yes. Yeah. That's what I heard. But I can't, like certain types of fabric I can't wear. And this is it's all everything that we're talking about right now. Like we're getting really deep into the self-care things. Like you're learning your body. You're learning what your body can and can't handle. This was all on my, yep. Yes. Except for when I wear jeans, which is why I wear skirts a lot. We're on a journey to loving ourselves, and in loving ourselves, we're finding out things that our body can handle. As far as women, because women, there are so many different things that can irritate us. And so you have to learn your body. You have to pay attention to your body. And that's the thing about self-acceptance and self-care. You have to pay attention. It forces you to pay attention. What makes your head ache? I don't think so. No, this is how you learn, Sean. You have to learn like what things. So let me go back to the coconut oil. Let me take other benefits of coconut oil, because I don't just use it on my poom poom. I don't just use it in my bubble bath, but also use it in my hair because it's good for the scalp. It's good for dandruff. And so I have it in my extra virgin olive oil spray. I'll put some coconut oil in it for my hair, for my dandruff, and for my scalp. I'll also put peppermint oil in my olive oil that I put on my hair. I only use extra virgin olive oil for my hair. Those are other tips. That's the things that I learned, studied, researched, tried it, and it worked. It's tried and true. Things that I'm telling you is tried and true. When you get out of that bubble bath with that coconut oil or whatever essential oil, like lavender is really good too. Now, lavender, let me tell you the power of lavender. Lavender, the scent of lavender brings calmness. And so whenever I feel stressed out, I have a diffuser in my bedroom. And so I'll turn a diffuser on and put some lavender oil in it, sleeping like a baby. Another self-care tip I just gave you. Lavender oil in a diffuser. If you don't have a diffuser, instant message me. I can hook you up with someone who sells them. Or you can go to freaking Walmart and get one for $10. And yeah, it does. Lavender relieves stress. It's a stress reliever. Just the scent of it relieves stress. I also have and so I had a friend that hooked me onto this one. Yes, it is. Coconut oil is for itching. It's for the scalp. I put it on my scalp. But another thing with lavender oil, what you can do is spray it on your bed pillow. And so when you lay down at night, you're sniffing like the aroma of lavender. You'll sleep like a baby. Whenever I have insomnia, when I can't sleep, I turn that damn diffuser on, put the lavender oil in it, boom, out. Or I read the Bible. One or the other. The Bible will put you to sleep, or the lavender, whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. Let's see. What's another self-care tip? What are some things that you guys do? The ones that are here watching me live, what are some things that you do for self-care? Like, what are some things that you find put you in a space? I know, right? what are some things that you do that you find put you in a space of calmness? And see, what's really important is you have to find that thing that calms you down. Because if you don't, you're going to be on edge all the time. You're going to be angry all the time. You're going to be popping off all the time. You're going to be smacking people all the time. So why? Who wants to live like that? Like, that is just too much. That's just too much. Team too much. Let's get in a place where we know what to do to combat all of these negative feelings and all of these negative things that come up in our mind and in our behavior that we don't really like about ourselves, right? I used to be quick to anger, very quick to anger. Like, I had a temper that was really, really nasty. And so it's different now. I'm not as quick. But I also know what to do not to go there. I also know what to do not to see red, because I know that if I see red, whatever is in my path is going to die. So I know what to keep me from getting to that place of anger. Again, self-care, because I learned, I studied myself. I like to scrub my feet with detox cream and clean my facial pores out. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Let me tell you, the facial, honey, the facial, like, I don't too much, I have the feet stuff, but I don't too much, like, it's too much work for me. I need someone else to do my feet for me. But when I do my face, when I clean my face every night, and I started this different facial regimen, but when I have the Spin for Perfect Skin, I got it for like $20 or something, because someone on YouTube was giving it away, like had this discount. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. And so I got the Perfect Skin, the Spin for Perfect Skin, the facial thing. When I use the scrub on that thing, oh my God, my face feels so clean. And when my face feels clean, like I'm in a different mood. You know what I'm saying? I feel good about myself. So when you do things that take care of your body, you start to feel good about yourself. And when you start to feel good about yourself, you want that feeling. Like, it's like crack. You like that feeling, so you keep doing it to feel that feeling all the time. What do you use to clean your face? I use Purity. Purity, and I don't know if they have like an Ulta down there where you guys are, Trina, but Purity is, it's a brand, and it's from a company that uses different statements that are powerful. So they'll say things that are like affirmative statements. Like, Purity is about cleaning out your pores and cleaning out being pure in your thoughts and in your spirit. And so I found this brand because I was in Ulta, and they have this Ulta. Ulta is like this, what is it, like a beauty supply store or something like that. And so I was in there one day, and I was looking around, and I actually saw it on YouTube too. You can go on YouTube and search for Purity. And it's like this yellow cleanser that I use, and I use Spin for Perfect Skin. I put it on the Spin for Perfect Skin, and like this little, it's like a machine, or like a little thing that, I don't know. I'll have to show it to you, because I'm like not doing a good job explaining what it is, but I guarantee you it's on YouTube, because that's where I found out where to use it. But Purity is like a gentle cleanser, because my face is, and my whole skin, like I have eczema. And so I have to be very careful about the different cleansers that I use. And so Purity is a gentle cleanser. One thing that I also found that was good is Neutrogena. Their products don't have a lot, like I can't use anything that has a lot of perfume in it and a lot of alcohol, because alcohol dries out your skin. And so I have to use gentle cleansers, and even gentle with the scrubbing. I can only do scrub like once. Yeah, I can do that. I'll send you a picture, Trina. But the scrubbing, like, you know, some people do the scrub 3 times a week. I can only do it once a week because it'll dry my skin out because I have eczema. But again, because I learned my skin, I learned what works for me. And I went through so many different skin regimens to find out, or skin care regimens to find out what works for my skin, because I have like crazy skin. I'll break out in any moment. And so I'm on now it's called Curology. And it's medication. It's online. I found out it from YouTube, but it's an online company where you send them pictures of your face, and then they will design like a face cleanser for you, for your skin type. And it has my name on it and everything. So they would put together this medication, and after I gently cleanse my face at night, I'll put the medication on. It's like cream. I'll put the cream on my face, and it's been really working. So, yeah. Any more questions? Like, I think I'm overtime. See, I knew I would be overtime. Damn it. I thought I was going to be on time tonight. Like 30 minutes is just not enough because I just go on and on and on. But are there any other questions about self-care tips? I mean, I have self-care tips for hair, for skin. Oh, I can send it to you now. It's called, that ain't even a word. I'll have to send it to you. So Trina, that is for you. That's the gentle cleanser that I was telling you about. Curology. And that is the and it's $19.95. It's not a monthly thing. I think it's like $19.95 every 3 months or something like that. And then you can sign up for the first 60 days for free. They'll send you your medication based on how your skin looks. You have a dermatologist that is assigned to you. And so whenever I'm having, like, it'll take a couple of weeks for it to start working, but mine didn't take that long. It took maybe like 2 weeks before I start seeing a change in my skincare. Yes, they make it for your skin type. And you're assigned a dermatologist. If you have any questions as you go along with your new medication, you can send them. You can email them at any time. They'll get back to you like within 24 hours. But for me, she responds like within 20 minutes or so whenever I ask her a question. She'll ask you what have you been using, and then she'll break down the different ingredients that's good for your skin type and things that you should avoid. Everyone tells you to drink more water. I have not been drinking more water since I started this skincare regimen, and my face has been clearing up because I'm faithful to that medication. And it's not really medication. It's just like a cream base that after you wash your face, before you put your moisturizer on, you put this medication on your face, and then you put the things on, and then you put the your moisturizer on. So I love Curology. I found it on YouTube, and I've been using it for about a month now, and my face has cleared up. And usually my face breaks out a lot when it's around my cycle time. I get the breakouts. This month, no breakouts. What? Just starting my locks, so we'll need hair care for them. Trina, look into Carol's Daughter if you haven't. Carol's Daughter is a natural care product. They have a lot of great products for natural care. So when I first started, because my hair was so soft then, I used Carol's Daughter. Now I don't need as many products in my hair. I use extra virgin olive oil and some type of essential oil in it just to give it a smell. Like in the summertime, I'll use lemongrass essential oil in my olive oil. or I will use peppermint oil. That I use that during the wintertime, because in the wintertime my scalps get really dry. So I use peppermint oil for that, or any other regular day coconut oil. To wash my hair, I use tea tree, any type of shampoo that has tea tree oil in it, because tea tree oil is for dandruff and it works wonders. So that's what I use for my hair. But I can give you some more stuff. And the best thing to do that I can tell anybody, go to YouTube and say how to. And don't just take the first video and go with all their products. Make sure that you see like at least 5 or 6 YouTubers that are using the same thing, and you see a result in what they're using. That's what I did. That's what works for me. That's how I found Curology. That's how I found, a lot of things that I do in my self-care regimen. So if there are any more questions, now, if you have any more questions about self-care tips, anything that I share with you tonight, just leave them in a comment. I will respond. Send me a personal email, send me a text. For those of you who have my phone number, send me a text, and I would be more than happy to share with you. Like, I've been on this thing of finding out what works for me for a long time. So I kind of got it down pat what works for me, but you have to find what works for you. And the way to do that is getting to know yourself, really getting to know yourself, really trying things that, people recommend highly. And if it doesn't work for you, then go to something else, but keep looking for it until you find something that really, really, really works for you, for your skin type, for your hair type, for your lifestyle. I love bubble baths. You may love showers, but find that thing that makes you calm and at peace, because that's what self-care is all about. It's about really putting your mind, your soul, and your spirit at peace with one another. Because on a regular day, they're fighting. Like, there's a fight, internal war that's always constantly going on. But you have to find a common ground where everybody internally can get along. Bubble baths do that for me. Cooking does that for me. Absolutely love to cook. So watching Lifetime movies all day does that for me. As long as I have some buffalo wings or something to go with it. I have to have a little snack to go with my movie or with my Ratchet TV. I have to have a snack to go with it. It's that combination that just soothes me. Yes. And Sean, like, there were times, like, sometimes I can't afford a full spa day because that stuff is expensive. I would do my own spa day, like the bubble bath thing that I just shared with you. That's my spa day. And I bought like a little foot tub thing where I can put my foot in and it bubbles up and all that kind. Like, I have a foot spa. I used it maybe 3 times. Had it like a couple of years. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. This is non-judgment. But yeah, so I create my own spa at home. I gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, so if you have any other questions, I hope I said something that helped you tonight. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comment box. For those who are watching the replay, if you have any self-care tips that you want to share with us, share with the community, please leave them in the comment box. I read all the comments. I even go back and look at my own lives, because I want to see those hearts. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm so sorry for going over the time. And happy Friday. Have a blessed weekend. I can't wait to see you on Monday night. Good night.